All right, everybody. Seems the ad break is over, so at least one of the ad breaks is being skipped, guys. So here I am. I don't want to type anymore, so I'm just going to talk. And let's first just get into the camera. You just can see me now. How are you guys today? It's Monday. I know Mondays are heavy, so I hope you guys are doing absolutely amazing. And we're going to be working today for the Game Jeff TV Game Jam for 2024, which has a theme of Last Stand. So, hey, Incredibro, welcome in, welcome in. Glad to see you again. As you know, and as you can see, maybe if you are in my Discord server, uh, Incredibro has been working together with me on this game. So this time I'm not alone. I'm working with this awesome guy, this Incredibro, who did most of the work so far. Because unfortunately for me, weekends are notoriously bad to do anything game dev related. It's really hard because yeah, basically you also have kids to take care of, right? So yeah, it's what happens. Um, but yeah, we're Care Est. Welcome, welcome. Hi again, indeed, and welcome to my stream. That's very nice of you to join. I'm happy to have you here. I'm gonna hope you're gonna have an amazing time today here. We're gonna work on our little, well, Bullet Hell Tower Defense 3D game, which is for me a first time. I don't really do much 3D. Usually I'm more into the 2D. My own game Gaia that I usually work on, also in stream here, is in 2D, and it's a pixel art platformer, so completely different than this one. So let's see how well we do. And without further ado, let's go to the scene where we actually can see something. So right here, as you can see, we have already gotten somewhere. Not that far, but we have gotten somewhere. Incredibro already has some more than I have. We have two scenes here. One is mine, one is Incredibro's, and the one of Incredibro is looking like this right now. I haven't checked it yet, so he was gonna, he added some things to the tower. Wow, it rotates, pretty cool. And yeah, as you can see, we're getting enemies already, so that works. We can work with the camera. We have a lifetime for our bullets. So we can actually shoot something. That works also. And yeah, as far as I can tell, I haven't seen yet that the tower also shoots. The tower also shoots at enemies, which is also the idea. We have to defend this ancient relic. So as soon as the enemies are coming, let me see that they're actually going to attack or trying to attack. Look, there you go. It shoots from the top. And our enemies are still a little weak. I've set up an entire page of what kind of information is about the different enemies. Oh, I always have trouble with this. My camera just completely went haywire. That is what I don't do good usually. Maybe it was a bug. I don't know. To be incredible, you can better tell me than I did, but I suddenly saw the sky instead of our top-down view. So that's I don't think that was intended. We have a certain range, so you cannot shoot them just anywhere. They come from our. Whoop, there you go. Good thing that we have a tower, because otherwise I would have been shot. I have been shot. As you can see, our health also regenerates after a while. It went haywire because both targets died. Okay. Well, anyway, there's a. I'm gonna try and also, not now, but later, work on something like an indicator. We need a little bit of more viewport because at the bottom I cannot see that there's an enemy close to me, and it's following me pretty close. But that is something that we can tweak. That's not so hard. Just wanted to show you that we have something already, and that it does work. So that is pretty cool. Oh, I actually clicked by accident my status screen. I have to be careful that I don't lose that. But as you can see, it works. Our tower or relic, we have a relic. It rotates, and that means that we're getting somewhere. Um, I am thinking about if the tower should actually be regenerating, because that might be an unfair advantage. Because of course we get more enemies and they get stronger, but they're in a disadvantage if our tower will get Well, actually, my tower just got destroyed, I guess. But yeah, the camera system still needs work. So yeah, like Incredible says, we still need to work on that. The tower also needs work. So there's stuff that we need to do. I think I'm going to throw away my scene Incredibro and just copy yours again and work on that from there on. You got an idea for camera, but we'll need a separate code, so we'll add it to. Sorry, I have a little bit of a thingy in the throat. I don't know what that is, but I think it's easier to just duplicate your scene and start from there, because basically then all the stuff from the top maybe actually works already also in my scene. Let's see what happens. What happens if I, yeah, it's also gonna start to shoot, I guess. I love our relic, by the way. Oh, I need to hydrate. Of course, here I have no enemies that spawn, so yeah, it would make no sense if I keep this. So I'm not gonna try and keep this scene just to be doing all things again. So I'm gonna just Control D, rename it, Dragon Spirit Scene. Yeah, I just did. Makes no sense to don't save. There we go. Now we have your scene also in my scene. It's exactly the same. So from here we could start working on it, and what I want to try and do today, and I still have to think about how, is do an upgrade system for our towers. So basically, after a wave is over, you have a little bit of time before the next wave comes. That would be the ideal moment to go to the tower and actually upgrade certain attributes. And I'm not sure yet if we want to upgrade just the tower Incredibro, or if we also want to upgrade ourselves as the player, because that also make a lot of difference, I would say. So yeah. And for the camera, I can play around also, I guess, a little bit in this view, in this one, because the body usually have the distance, the camera distance, the camera side, vertical arm length. You can, here we could play around a little bit with that to see if it's maybe a little bit nicer if I do different. Let's see what I have here. Near clip plane, far clip plane. So that means that near clip means that we're very close to the camera. I'm gonna have to check a little bit what we're doing here just to make sure that I play around with that a little bit to have it a bit easier to follow. Anyway, for those of you who are just in and we're trying to show you, basically we have a tower. The tower has a health settings, his max health, current health, regenerate amount. Could also say that the tower might not be able to regenerate, and it also that we can change the rate of doing that. The same goes for the player. His maximum health is 100, but he regenerates 1 and does it a little slower than the tower. 3 random cards, 1 of each type, maybe player stats, tower stats, and power up. Yeah, could be. But so then basically we would have different randomize the stats that we want to upgrade, I guess. So you get a card for player health or something, maybe player fire rate, but it gets randomized, and the same for the tower, and the other one, power up. Tower stats and power up. So the power up would be basically a different weapon or something, because we haven't talked about that yet. I think it also would help if I zoom out more, so I actually have full frame when I play, because I think it should be like this, so I don't have any scroll bars. Regenerate is in seconds, so like 2 HP per seconds. Yeah, so okay. Let me open up the tower script anyway. So let's see where we are, and let's see what I still need to do. So open Rider, and Rider will always say that I have to upgrade, most likely. Doesn't say anything now. That's good. Oh, it does. Okay, so we have, this is enemy manager. There's nothing to do with my tower. So here's my tower scripts. You have a tower. We have tower bullets and tower shooting. So the tower doesn't do much yet, of course, except for awake. And here's where we handle the tower bullets. I have to get back on track, guys, because I was working an entire day, and Incredibro worked a little bit on this. So I have to see exactly what everything is before I try and change anything. First things first, no needed, then go. It's something I have to get used to with Rider, that Rider doesn't change the active script when you just click on the name. You have to double click, which is something that I find a little strange and annoying, but it is what it is. So let me see. Okay, so what we want to do today is at least try to see about the upgrade system. So Incredibro, just to verify, can and should be applied to bullets. Okay, so bullets will be upgraded. Okay, so more powerful bullets, I guess, so they do more damage. And just for me to clarify, after a wave is over, do we need to go to the tower to get the upgrade, or we can just get it into the screen? Player and tower bullet prefabs. Yeah, I saw the prefabs. Player. And where's the bullet? Oh, the bullets is here, of course. Prefabs. Bullet. So, collider, rigid body, auto destroy after time. And the lifetime can be changed, of course. But there's nothing here about when it will, how much damage it does, right? Yeah, so as soon as a wave is over, we just show the card, plunk, and then they can choose whichever upgrade they want. And from that, we just keep going. Okay. It's gonna be UI work. Woohoo! I so hate that. Lifetime is basically the range. Yeah, I know. Yeah, after that it just dies. So the tower also has bullets, so it's variants of that. Does that has a script also. For the tower bullet, does something different, of course, in the tower. Destroy projectile, destroy game objects, okay. Take damage, handle collision is if you get collided. Yeah. Okay. Right, so just to check. And the player, and he has a player scripts, player look script, player shoot script. So player shoot script, where do we, oh, there wasn't a player, right? That we handle how much damage he does or not. Yeah, the gun settings. So that would mean if we upgrade that, we upgrade the player damage for the gun settings. If that is something that we would do. And the same goes basically for the tower. We would upgrade the damage it does while shooting. Okay. Yeah, basically we'll have to start with sketching out maybe a little bit on how those cards could look. just make it pretty easy first, like a simple thing, and then just say tower player upgrade or something. What player upgrades would we do? So basically the player upgrades would be, for example, the health stats that go up, or maybe it's regenerate amounts. Hey there, Risky Biscuit Games, welcome in. It's okay. If you cannot stay for long, you don't stay for long. If you're here, then you're here. I'm very happy that you're here. Thank you very much for your first time chat. It's very nice of you to join. I know you're also working on games, so feel free if you cannot stay. But I mean, if you're here, you're here. Anything is welcome. So we're gonna have to do some UI stuff. I think everybody, I mean, I at least, most people that I know hate UI stuff. So, but I'm gonna have to. I don't really like it, but I'm gonna make something. So, thinking about how I wanna do this. UI is literally your day job. You have a meeting in 15 minutes. Ah, all meetings. Oh my God, poor guy. I know a little bit about that. I'm a team lead where I work, so there's quite a lot of meetings. But I have those meetings so the other guys don't have to, basically. That's how you should see it, really. So I'm pretty happy with the look that we have so far. We might have to, but Incredible, that's for later. We might have to differentiate a little bit in how the health bar looks up here for the player and the health bar for the relic, and also maybe for the enemy. So it's a little clear that it's different. I think it's very easy. We could, for example, do that all the enemies have, instead of a green bar, they have a red bar. And maybe for the relic, we have also a different color. So it's clear that that's a different thing. Maybe me, I don't know. A red bar would be, at least for enemies, pretty clear, because usually you see that enemies get a red bar and not a green one. Green is your hero, basically. It's easy to fix, I know. It's basically changing your prefab, and we're done. So we have an enemy sample. Those will be changed. We have models that we want to use. We have 4 different types of enemies so far planned, which is a skeleton warrior that we have. We have a lich. We have a golem. And what else was the other one? From the top of my head. It's always the same. If you want to do something from the top of your head, you just don't remember. What was the other one? Oh, come on. I got it. I got to check it. Give me a second. We have golem, we have a lich, we have the skeleton warrior, and the ghost. Oh yeah, ghost. A little flying enemy. So that little enemy can basically mess you up also, but in a different way. Yeah, and everything is indeed changeable. Our player will also change. We have a different model for him ready to go, but that's something Incredible will work on, so I'm not going to touch that. At least not now. Maybe later. I have to start with UI work, and I really don't like it. So let me start first with actually adding a canvas, I guess. Are we going to do this in, yeah, we're going to do this in this way. Just put it here. Not part of the tower, is it? No. Good. It's going to be called the upgrade canvas. Pulled your changes, should have pushed mine. Yeah, sure. I will pull them before I push anything new. So don't worry about that. You can always push. Let's hope we don't interrupt each other with that and get big conflicts. That would be not so nice, but I think we should be okay. So in the canvas, let's start with, should we make that thing full screen, or are we gonna just go with some simple bigger buttons, I guess? Because that's what they're gonna be. That's why I want to get this out of the way, yeah. Okay, let's, I'm gonna style these things very much, but for now, let's call this upgrade player. Now we're gonna duplicate that. upgrade tower and a power up, right? Power up. What do you mean, what? I'm gonna make this big buttons that are like transparent with something on it, an image maybe, the image that we still need to design, but and text. So these things will have a text and they will have an image. Like a background image, I guess, with the text on top of it. Did we, by the way, did you download any of the TextMesh Pro fonts and stuff? I guess so, right? I see them, I think. Let me check which one we have. No, we have not much. You know that Brackish video for scriptable objects? I know a ton of videos by Brackish, but I would not say that I necessarily know exactly which one you mean. Okay. Something like that, and we need some spacing in between them, so um, they did a card thing, which looks perfect and seems easy to implement. Yeah, well, we may be able to do that, but then I'd have to look at tutorials right now. I don't know if that's so smart to do right now. Could, but Brackish scriptable objects. Yeah, that's a card thing. Yeah, I saw that. I don't really feel like doing an entire video on it. But yeah, he made scriptable objects where you have data for your card properties that I understand. It's a scriptable object, a type of card. So here you would have like basically public class upgrades, and then make that a scriptable object, and then you can have a type for that, maybe stuff like that. I think that's what you mean, right? Just look, don't do it. Oh, we might be able to do that. I mean, if that's an easy way to implement it, I'm fine with it. But will it not still look like UI? I mean, if we can do it without using UI, I would be all for it. But we're gonna have to do it with this. So I guess let me open my Photoshop and just make some simple thing. Yeah, just I will make just like a placeholder image with just corners and stuff like that. That's it. So it looks like a card. Nothing more than that. So we can at least place it a little bit. Here we go. I don't know. Custom. That could work. I don't know. Art. Somebody likes art, I guess. I did that the wrong way around. Edit, rotate, 90%. I don't care. Like that. Pushed your changes. Maybe I should get them before anything else. Git fetch. There we go. I don't want to do that. My work on your, huh? That would be strange. Anyway, just for now, I guess. This thing I don't understand. This happened to me the last time also. But I cannot get out of this screen, and I do not have any way of doing anything with it. So it doesn't matter because I can still push it. I just found that out the other day as well. Have a look at Upgrades Manager. I will. Push. Git pull. What? That was what I did the last time. Okay, that should be it. There we go. Add my scene as well as the camera. And my scene as well as the camera is fixed. I forgot that bit. Okay, well, that's all good. We got it. So we will fix, we'll make something more out of this, but let's put a very simple thing. I'm not an artist, so I don't think that I will make something super beautiful out of this. I don't intend to. It's just basically making a square or something. So it's an outline of a, I don't know, just making something that looks a little bit like a card. Go away. It's not as nice as an Aseprite. Why don't we have a line tool here? Come on. Oh, yeah, we do. This is what I used to do, and I now forget because I only do Aseprite nowadays. So now, for me, this is harder than using Aseprite. Doesn't look like anything, will not look like anything. I don't care. We will change this later anyway. This is going to be my card background for now. Oh. Wow. Export. I don't care. PNG. Default Unity UI. I want it to look like something at least. Assets, project, resources. Where's there's no art yet? No. Art. New folder. Art. I know I'm very stubborn, but it's not that big of a deal. So. Now we should at least have art for the background. So. Let's change the height for this thing. Let's start with the upgrade player one. Let's start with this. We had, how big was this? Image size 450 by 800. Well, at least it looks nice. That would be nice. Let's put it to 100. What? That's weird. It doesn't go anywhere out of the frame, but it's okay. Did you check my scene and upgrade manager? Not yet, man. Not yet. I'm struggling with UI, man. Said no one ever, right, that they're struggling with UI. Something like that. Make it 280 then. Oh. Alert, meeting time. Okay, have fun with your meeting. Well, good luck with your meeting, I should say. So I don't have that resolution set up. I have to change it then. 69 is also the same, right? Can add one, but fixed resolution. What are we saying? 1280, 720. I always call it HD ready. That's what I used to have. Yeah, so we need to make this smaller. That's fine. Ooh. 200. Now we're looking at the wrong one. I'm getting a little bit distracted. Let's make this 200 by, or yeah, 225. 225 by 400. That works. Then this goes maybe to 140. Yeah, that works. I want to keep the aspect ratio of that the same. Otherwise, we'll get a little bit messy. We don't want that. 225. I said 400. And then this full screen. I'm gonna have to figure that out because it looks like, yeah, it looks like that is needing a little bit of a position here. Well, point that way. 140, I guess. Just like the other one. So we're gonna have 3 buttons here. It looks like something is getting through here though. Yeah, the crosshair of the player. So we need to make sure that this is higher, otherwise this will not look right. Anyway, the source image, we can change it now to the card background. This is 2D texture, basically. Yeah, texture is good. Let's see if I can get that to work. No, because it's not what I want. It's not supposed to be a texture. Import settings. How did I do that? Normally you change that to sprite. Ah, there you go. Sprite. Miss it. The rest is okay, I guess. From there, I can change my to this one. That looks pretty okay. Happy with that. And this will be having some functionality, of course, but that is something we can do later. For now, let's make sure that we have the text at least set up. So not button, please, because that is a little bit terrible player. Or upgrade player, I guess, upgrade player. And we will change that obviously using code for something random. So we have different qualities that can be upgraded, and that will actually be also different text, obviously. Upgrade tower. And the power up. Power up. Okay. So we have that, and we will have different looks, of course, for these things later. So they will actually look like the player model or something like that in the tower, and we will have some space where we would put the text. I will think that the text will probably go down. So let me set that up also. Basically there. Doesn't do that yet, does it? We can move it whenever we want, but normally I would say if you click that, it should go down, but it doesn't. So I guess the position would have to be changed. So now it's in the center, so basically it would have to be like 360 or something. Oh, the other way around. So 40. Okay, makes sense. 40. In case people don't know that, that's the one thing that I hated always about UI. You have to use it in a way that it will not mess up with different resolutions. So we're going to have to do something here also with the canvas. This is not a constant pixel size. It has to scale with the screen size. And we're going to have to do something where we basically hide the rest, like those things of the tower and the player, because I don't want to see at that time the player or the tower, but I wouldn't mind seeing the background. So yeah, you don't want to have that go through. So as soon as we get this, we choose this, and until we have chosen that, the tower and the player will need to be turned off, or the upgrade canvas at least will have to be on a higher sort order. So I guess if this is on 1, it's also going to be okay. Scale with screen size settings should be same as player canvas. Yeah, I need to change that still. Just give me a second. Can I do everything at the same time? So, but the tower can be on then, and the player also. I'm just not sure. We might want to turn this stuff off. What are you thinking, Credit Bro? Because I don't think it's very nice if you see those health bars. No matter where you are, I guess. This should just take over the screen with a little bit of transparency, but those kind of things I think should be turned off. That's my opinion, at least. But obviously, nobody has to agree with me. Nobody ever does. But we need probably a script for a UI manager where we show this stuff. Just need to figure out, and that for that I need to watch the code a little bit because I want to know when the wave ends. Which script do I need for that? The enemies manager, I guess. So how do I know when a wave ends? Does it has that? Does it have there anything for that? Because I know when they spawn, I have a this yeah, with how many they have to spawn, so that's gonna be increased every time, I guess. And you're gonna also have like a randomized script, I guess, with which type of enemy we're gonna spawn. But that, yeah, yeah, hey, because it will need to call my UI manager, which I will have, um, to know that will have to check when it's empty. So I guess on the unregistered enemy, we should check probably if there's still any active enemies. If not, then we have reached the end. I'm gonna have, that's just a guess, but I'm not 100% sure. So that's why I'm telling you, because you're here. That helps. Because I do think that when you unregister your enemy, there's a way to check if we should show the upgrade screen. Because that's, as far as I can tell, the only way that I can check that. So we have an upgrade manager, so we have different types of upgrades, um, upgrade powers, okay? Yeah, you didn't know that, huh? So you like my new pen in my hand? Because I like it. Turn it off though. Very nice, right? Actually look good with a hat. I didn't know that until I tried this. Because, yeah, kind of like it. Not that bad. Maybe I should have one of those hats myself. Hmm. Wobbly hat. Yeah, it's a little wobbly because it moves in AR with me. Cowboy. Yeah, cowboy. Cowboy Billy. Basically got inspired by the fact that some people have those hats that they put on their stack, like on their head, many more. Some people have like 15 hats that they can put on, and you can redeem that you put on more hats. But yeah, I can also make sweat drip from my face, basically. Because I sweat a lot, so that's not so weird. And then I can do this too. It's kind of nice. I need some assistance like that sometimes to wipe my forehead. Otherwise, I get so sweaty, right? Yeah, that needs to be a redeem. I have to figure out how to set that up though. Once I know how to set that up, I'm gonna do that for sure. I think you can already do something like that, but with bits. I don't exactly know how that works. I've never used it before. It's the first time I have this, but there's an option that you should be able to do. And this was also a very nice one, by the way. But yeah, I mean, I've always wanted to be a Super Saiyan, so there you go. But for that, I really would, if I need to do it myself, I would need a Stream Deck, and I don't have that. And then I would be able to press buttons, and I can just do it like that. But now I have to go to a website to do it. That's not the nicest. But as far as I know, if you're on my stream with bits, you can change you can put my hat on. But don't ask me how. I've never done it, so it would be, I'm as new to that as you guys would be. Okay, so this is what you were talking about, the upgrades manager that you're making. I will not touch that because otherwise we get merge conflicts and I don't want to do that. But I'm going to have to make a UI manager, I guess. So that can be part of the managers directory at least. Because I want to make this pop up as soon as you pushed again. Dude, I can't keep up with that. Hopefully, it will not break anything. And I'm gonna pull later, I guess. Or you want me to pull it now? You're so hard. This is getting awkward, Incredibro. Awkward. Awkward. I'm gonna just. Good night, Karez. Hope you have a great night. And yeah, there's ghosts in our game also. What was the autocorrect for? Because so hard. Don't know what to autocorrect that to. Maybe fast, I hope. Okay, git add dot git command changes UI git pull. Now we're gonna get a problem again. Oh, already up to date. That's cool. So this time I have no problem with a pull. Well, that is good. I'm glad it's just fast and not something else. I don't know if there's any kids watching, but that would be totally out of line, man. That would totally not be okay. I swipe type. Uh-oh. Yeah, I used to do that long ago. Okay, so that means you have your upgrade manager. So you want me to probably check that out. You've been working on that. Not much yet, though. You were working on what? Sorry, because you said you were working on something. Oh yeah, the object pool scale with screen time. Now I'm writing. Wait, where? I'm writing upgrade manager. But you're not done with that, I guess. I realized. Anyway, yeah. So we have different types of upgrades, obviously. So we're gonna need a UI manager to tell us that we need to show this UI, because obviously we don't want to always show it, but we want to show it at the moment. And please confirm or deny that when we have unregistered enemy and we see that active enemies.count is 0. Is that true? Newer commit on remote. That means that you have to pull, have to fetch it first. Um, but that would be my guess on where to actually execute this, right? When active enemies.count is 0, then we want to show the UI for upgrading. So this would be changed. I would add a line once I have my UI manager and just pull up my UI for upgrade. Pretty sure. I think there's a long delay sometimes. You guys are way behind, and then finally you hear or see what I was saying, and I'm already light years ahead. Anyway, I'm gonna need this thing anyway, so let's start with creating a UI manager. And then I will have to, we're gonna have to organize the scene a little bit later as well, right? And making managers and stuff, player stuff, world stuff in separate groups. So it looks a little bit more controlled because now it's gonna be a bit of a mess. So basically UI, the upgrade canvas, I don't want to show it. I need an empty object, and I'm gonna just reset that damn thing and call it UI manager. I will get my script. There we go. You can add it where we increase wave number and spawn waves. Okay. Also a good place. Spawn waves. Spawn waves. Spawn enemies. Spawn waves. Okay. Ah, yeah. Okay. So here. Makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense. So where are we? Where's my UI manager? Here. Public static UI manager instance awake. Simplest version is instance like this. Finish first, polish, clean later. Yeah. I still need to do it properly. You know how I am, mister. Can I just not do it? Void show upgrade screen. And that would have to serialize fields. That would be a canvas upgrades canvas. Okay, hate you. Go away. And all that would have to do right now is upgrade canvas.show or something like that. Set active, of course. No. What? Okay, now it must be crazy because I'm pretty sure it was just. Whoa, what am I doing? That I didn't want to do. You need to canvas active. Should not be that hard. Canvas object get component canvas enabled is false. Okay. Canvas game mode set active. Okay, we need a game object first. Okay. First, let's see if it works. And that's just basically, it's going to be a public void, otherwise we cannot reach it, and that's what we don't want. So we're going to do that in the enemy manager. Was that when? Yeah, there. And show upgrade screen. So wave number plus plus, but first UI manager dot instance dot show upgrade screen. There you go. So that should work. Let me get a look at that. That means I need to get to finish the first wave. Okay, but I don't get any screen. That's because obviously I forgot to link it. So it's the do. If you don't link it, nothing will work. Oh, that's you have to be careful with that. We can also shoot our own tower. That's I don't think intended. That's not good. It's supposed to work. Don't think I did anything weird there. So was no error, was there? Attack. Let me check that one more time because I didn't see an error. Totally intended. Those are the nicest ones, the bugs that you never intended to happen. No error. It should show it. I'm wondering if it reaches this code. Should, because the wave number changes, right? I didn't do anything weird here, did I? Huh? Okay. Just to check if it gets to my code. If it doesn't get to my code, then we know exactly that that's the problem. But should. I don't see a reason why it shouldn't. Where the heck are you guys? Come on. Oh, this one is closer. Doesn't get to my code, guys. That is weird. So it is public. I have an instance. It's awakened. I don't get an error code. No, there's apparently ads in progress. I hope nobody of you guys have to go through all that. But if you do, I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry about that, but that's part of life. We have ads. It makes no sense that it doesn't show it. Or maybe it should be there to do it. I wouldn't understand why, but should not be. That's the issue. If that's the issue, I would be very surprised. Just says attack. Only attack. No ad for you. No, of course you are. You're subscribed, mister. Subscribers don't get ads. Anyway, you pushed again. Okay. You push a lot, man. Um, Edit UI manager. Git push. Should work now. Git pull. I did that, right? I thought I did. Here we go again. I hate that. And for whatever reason, I cannot do anything with that screen. Okay, so we should be okay. Need to rethink the upgrade system. Yeah. Need to figure out why the heck it's not showing my canvas. The UI manager is here. It is instantiated. My canvas exists, and in my UI manager, I said that this is my upgrade canvas. I guess my UI, no, but my UI manager exists, right? It's not like I'm not instantiating that thing. It should just do that. I need to know if it gets here, because simplest thing should be working, and for whatever reason, it's not. Get those motherfuckers. I got your back, man. I got your back, tower. Nope. You also don't get the message. Ah, we do. So, huh? We get there? But it doesn't show my upgrade screen. And it doesn't show any. It doesn't show anything if I debug.log it here. Huh? Just see about this here. It seems to me, for whatever reason, that it's not instantiated. So I need to figure out why on earth it's not doing this functionality and why it's not showing anything. Because I would expect that to work, to be honest. See, the UI manager is loaded. Oh good, I can pull them away from the tower, that's nice. Ah, there it is. What the heck, is there like a timeout or something? Oh, so it does work. Oh my God, dude, there's like a timeout before that thing gets loaded. Totally didn't understand that one. Okay, we don't need this shit. It actually works, but I was expecting it faster. Wave interval. Yeah, that's because of this thing. Yeah. I guess we need to put that yield return after we do this. That's okay. I mean, I figured it out, but it's if we do this afterwards, we also need to stop everything else. So we need to stop gameplay and everything. So the speed or something of the, what the heck was that again? To totally stop everything until you make your choice. Ah, well, I will figure that out in a moment. I would say here. So you do that, then you need to be less. But it's not even that. It's just you need some time in between. That's okay. But and what we could do also is, let's say, after you make your choices, you go like a countdown, like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then boom, you go again. That would be cool as well. You can also put that in your UI and just have them fade out or something like that. So you actually know that there's a new wave coming. New wave in 5, 4, 3. Stopping time scale is wrong. Yeah. Well, a different system, but we need to do something so we at least don't have the player move and the enemies move. So I would say that until this is done, this cannot happen. But I'm not sure yet how to fix that. But while we're doing the upgrade screen, you don't want to load any new. All those things won't work with time scale 0. Yeah, I know. So we need to do something else, but I don't know yet what that would be. Oh no, I pressed the wrong place. I didn't want to do this. I don't want to have Postman open. Stop player input and tower input, but not just that. You need to also stop the enemies from coming. Because otherwise the new wave is already there. And until you make your choice, you're just vulnerable. You will just die. Anyway. That is for later concern. First, I want to see that everything works the way I planned it. So this should be okay. Easy fix, return if game manager instance that the game started. So then we say game stopped or something like that. Anyway, let's first see that loading screen come. That screen come, not loading screen. There we go. But now this system keeps going, and that's not what we want. But we at least have our upgrade screen visible. That's good. Good beginning. So, we're going to have to write more code, that's for sure. So in the UI manager, also I want to turn off, I guess. I want to have to, we're going to have to do something with the choices that we make. So there's going to be, we're going to have to display the text that we get from the upgrade manager. So the upgrades manager that you worked on already. So that would be, yeah, you find our upgrades for the player and tower. Select one random, provide random upgrades. Select one random upgrade for each category. Okay. Provide upgrades. Okay, so this, but that will not be a void, I would say, because otherwise we're not getting anything back, right? We're going to have to somehow get a list of these things back. We need to have them back. Because if we don't get that back, then I cannot do anything with it. So those random upgrades need to go, I need to pull them in my UI manager so I can get the text and everything from your upgrade. Because if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if I am, then it will have an upgrade name, a description, and a value. Yeah, so that those things I can display. So for that, I need to make a list of upgrades that I want to pass back, basically. Right? What is provide upgrade doing? No upgrade available for this category. Yeah, okay. But that's what we're gonna get. So that is okay. So what I'm gonna wanna do, and I don't do that yet then, is to have in the end call the provide random upgrades. That's what we want to have. That should get me a list of the 3 available upgrades to use. And those I can actually implement. Okay. Yeah, and those are scriptable objects. I figured that would be the case. So what we could do is already create some of the scriptable objects because we're going to need them anyway. No matter if there is anything that we need for that at the moment. But we could create the scriptable objects and then just call them whenever we need them. But we're going to have to really think about which kind of upgrades we want to do. Incredibro, we might want to set that up so that it has an icon for the type of upgrades and a name, the name you already have. Let me go and see that upgrade thing again. A target type, a stat, and a power, an upgrade name, description. You might want to have an icon. Okay, you got to do it the simplest way. I don't care which way you do it. Basically, it's got to be there, and from there I need to get those stats and use those. And if we have an icon for that, that would be maybe easier. So we can say public, I don't know, image, where you say the icon, and then we just design something easy for health or for power. It's not that hard, but that's for later concern, I guess. But that means that I will have to do an instance. Do we have an instance of that thing? No. Well, you can just reach it anyway, most likely. You got to do it the most simple way. How am I going to do this without having it yet? Show upgrade screen, upgrade set active true. We probably want to load up the other things first. But I don't want to update your upgrade manager because otherwise I will get a problem. Add those models in the meantime to player. Those, you mean the player models that we're gonna use? To do that. Upgrade manager is shit. Okay, that is cool. Fixing it and yes. Okay, so let's start then with the player. So we need to make sure that the model is changed by the one that we actually want. And that is not a capsule, of course, and also not a cube. So the cube probably will have to go away. Because that would basically mean that we're just getting our player model in there, which is where the heck are you, Mr. The Kevin Iglesias thing? This, the skeleton. Where's our guy? Oh, I got a lot of stuff with this. I don't know what this one is. Where's my hero? Ah, here. Prefab. Oh no. I always have this trouble. How do you do that again? Oh. That. When the textures are not there, that's always shitty. No. What was that again? Oh, the materials. I need to do something with the materials. Standard materials. There was a fix for that. What was that again? I'll go away. Go away with your privacy warning. Edit render pipeline, upgrade project materials to ERP or upgrade selected materials. And it's render pipeline. Where the hell are you? Render pipeline? I don't have that. Rendering. Materials. Okay. Have to do. I cannot do that. Shader includes. Import error code. Shader generator. Oh no. Oh, why the heck is that not working? Right clicking on the project, re-import all. Yeah. Re-import all? Oh, re-import. No. Don't want to do that. Yeah, icon would be awesome. I think that makes it for a little bit more. I'm already envisioning how that could look. So then you have an icon with the text and the properties, and it makes it a little bit more dynamic, I think. Why the heck are my materials not loading? What material is on here anyway? There's a animator controller. There's nothing about material, none, physics material. Where's my material anyway? I don't see any material. All of this is pink. So these materials would have to be updated, I guess. What the heck? Refresh? No? This is the stuff that I always struggle with, and that's why I hate working with models and 3D and shit like that. Because it just doesn't work. This should be all okay, but for whatever reason, all I get is this. It has all these colors. So the shader is the one that is the problem, I think, right? So that should be our UI. No, where's that thing? Standard. Standard maybe? No. Why isn't that working? I hate this. I mean, it has all those things. It just doesn't want to work. The hair is blue. The inner cloth is pink or purple. So all of that stuff is there. I just don't see it. No. Select the material, then edit rendering materials, convert selected material. Yeah, except for I didn't see those. Okay, so these edit and then the rendering materials. Okay. I didn't do the correct place. That should be. Okay then, I hope. No. Why doesn't that work? Doesn't do anything. Am I getting crazy? Wait, huh? Before I saw him, and now I don't see him when I... Oh, that's the mesh. Of course, I don't want to look at the mesh. Well, his staff is working. And that one works, the standard material. But this one doesn't. Okay, so this one, I should probably try it one more time. Material convert, proceed. I don't see it. So this is the only one that works, basically. Well, let's put him like that then. Who cares? That should be my model, right? So put him here. Oh, I want to do that here. Sorry. I meant to do it here. Why am I not zooming in on this guy? It's just, I hate this part about Unity. I cannot get close to him. I'm not trying to move him or anything. I'm trying to move my camera. Wait, what? I'm zooming in, but I cannot zoom. Mask ones don't work. So the Polygon Wizard mat doesn't work, but the standard does. So whoever thought of this is an asshole. I cannot zoom out my camera and I cannot move that damn thing except for extremely slow. Even though I did move. This is what I hate about 3D. Yeah, I did that, but I mean, then it's here. Why is my player all the way up here? Well, my model is not. So basically I should have this one and then zoom on it. But that will not work. I will not getting there. I'm not sure what I'm moving here, but I'm just trying to zoom out. I want to. It's that damn pointer, the fire point. I don't know what I'm doing here, but it's not working the way I want. I just want to get my camera back to my player and it doesn't do it. So the player is in the middle of the air. Hey, Quantulu, you're here for my accent? Right. Okay. Didn't know I have much of an accent, but for that, I'm gonna put on my hat. My thinking cap. I'm trying to actually see my player object on the screen of my scene instead of this one, but I cannot zoom into it. I cannot get there. It's really freaking annoying. And F doesn't do anything. What's the quandary today? I'm trying basically to get where I'm supposed to go, and I'm zooming out extremely far, which I don't like. It should focus on my camera and it doesn't. Edit. Where's my window view? I wanna get there, but I cannot. What do you think I did, man? F. Nothing. F, 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 F. Yeah, but I'm not looking at I'm looking at player, or I look at model, and whatever I do, F doesn't focus on that one. In the editor, I'm trying to get there so I can actually see him, and I cannot move anything, not even, I cannot move my camera around. Because I can see him here in this screen, which is absolutely nice, because that's what I want. But shouldn't be Control F, right? No. No, that's searching. Normally it's just F is focus on this thing, but camera, no. Move to view, align with view, no, because then it will change everything else. Okay, again, model F. Nothing. Select model, move mouse to scene view. I did. It is Unity. Yes, this is Unity. Oh, and I'm sorry if you're getting commercials. Nothing is happening, man. I cannot focus on it and I cannot zoom into it. That's what I've always hated about 3D. I cannot, for the life of me, get to my objects sometimes. It just doesn't work. I cannot tilt my camera, I cannot do anything. Always confused, nothing new there. Yeah. Same here. I'm always confused, but as far as I know, yes, F should work, but it doesn't. So let me be drastic about this and just start Unity again. Sometimes it's just as simple as that. Unity doesn't want to work. Unity has to be restarted. And if that's the case, then that's the case. So I can't do too much damage. Less confused people here. Select something else and press F. I pressed everything and press F. So nothing was working. So if I F, now it works. It's just not working. So if I do F now, still doesn't work. That is weird. How on earth does that not work? Or it figures that I'm already there. But now I have to zoom. Okay, well, at least now I can turn with my camera again, because I want to see my player model here. Because that way I can play around with that damn thing a little bit. So the fire point now is this one, right? And I want to be it from the staff. And that is always tough. Yeah, that's what I was doing. Just restart and then it works. And it's annoying the crap out of me because that is just basically stupid, right? It shouldn't be. Shouldn't be doing that. So let me see, that should be the one. That's perfect. Then I can turn off my model, my weapon. And we should have the same effect. Go figure. Yeah, but programs nowadays, broken as all get out. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff broken, but let me see. Let me see what it does. Oh, there we go. Okay, we need to set up the animations, but you know, we got our guy working. He's shooting from his staff, more or less. Seems a little off though. It's harder to shoot with his. There we go. And we got our power up thing working. That's why saving is so often important. Yeah, it is. Anyway, it works somehow. I'm not 100% happy with this because now it seems like our shooting is not from where I want it to be, even though it should be right on top of it. Right? Jam game. Yeah, we're making a game jam game here for the Game Dev TV Game Jam, and we're actually working on a bullet hell tower defense game. No, it doesn't look at all like the other game. This is one of my first times doing 3D, and I've always hated 3D, so there's that. This model is in here. We have an animation manager, I think, for this thing. So we could just animate him pretty easily, I think. I'm still a bit low. Is this better? Last time I was too loud, so I had to turn it down a little. So, okay, let me turn it up a little. I'm turning myself up a notch. How am I now? Better? Please tell me. Yeah, having to turn me up is not nice. You should not have to turn me up. Also, I'm not talking extremely loud, must admit, but okay. Then everything else gets too loud, yeah. Well, fortunately for you, there's no audio yet in this game, so at least that is not an issue. But yeah, so we should have an animator on our player, I would say. An animator. And get an animator controller. I don't know if this guy already has an animator controller. Yes, he does. There you go. Boom. And let's see what we can do now. I want to open this damn thing. Whoa, there's a lot of stuff here. That should it has no parameters, so several idle states, and it wants to just do that. Yeah, well, last stand to be specific. Totally usable for voiceover. Yeah, so you're gonna want me to voice some of the guys, Incredible, because then I better do that. So does this have any settings? We have no conditions yet, so we're gonna left mouse button is basically that we're attacking. So I didn't check that yet. Is there a state that we're setting when we're attacking? Because then I can just use that. Well, that game engine, that game engine is trying to mess with my brain today. Just like every other day, by the way. I'll sit very close to my microphone so you guys can hear me, but then my head is in the way, isn't it? Hmm. Should I turn off the hat again? I guess all right. Or would you guys like me to be the little cuddly bear that I usually am? I can do that. I guess that's how people become VTubers, no? You're just like this. A real hat. I don't have a real hat. Well, my setup, I don't think it's great. I'm doing my best, but I don't have the greatest setup ever. Um, but I do think some things are nice. Um, but I have some cool stuff now going on. One of the things that I like now is if I go to my focus on my face. Oh my God, you get me too close. Oh, that would be terrible. Held a message for a reason. Bullying. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Dunce cap. But there's a couple of things that I can do with this. So for example, I can make some hearts flow. There you go. Cool, no? I think it even makes a sound, but I don't hear much, but I don't know if you do. And what I also really kind of like is I'm sweating. It's really hot here. And this one is cool, especially now with the game that we're making. But yeah, let's go back to actually our scene because I'm getting too distracted with these kind of things. It's really funny. This before even I went to school, but it definitely was a thing in America. It would force kids to wear a dunce cap. I don't know if I've ever seen one. Let me check that. Sometimes I just don't know the name. Check. Those kind of damn things. Oh my God. I don't think I want to wear one of those. Oh my goodness. Poor people who have to wear that. I can't make myself look like Elon Musk. You want that? Here, look. See, everybody knows that X is better than Twitter. Come on, just admit it, guys. You know that that's better, right? The persistent joke how things from the 80s and 90s get memed now. The joke was to lighten the mood. Yeah, most of the things are usually to lighten the mood, but sometimes they get really uh, a little bit hard for people. You know, there's most of people don't mean it bad anyway. So, uh, yeah, nothing else that I want to try right now. But there's some cool things in this. It's called Stream Fog. It basically is something that works together with your camera, and then it makes some funny things. It's nice. So yeah, yeah. I mean, nobody wants to call that X. Nobody does. Why would you want to call it something that sounds like a porno site, right? Because that's what it sounds like. It sounds like porno. If I want to have pornography on my computer, I'll just watch pornography. I'm not going to pretend that I do it differently, but yeah. Okay, so I'm going to need something with parameters so I can actually change from just standing still to a walking animation. Does it even have one? I see a lot of animations: defend, attack, run. Okay, battle run, jump start, walk forward, battle walk right. I thought honestly he had a deal with Microsoft to sell Xboxes, but turns out they hated him buying. Yeah, well, makes sense. There's a lot of people who don't like Elon Musk right now. Well, I don't dislike the guy. I mean, yeah, it is just who he is. It's fine. But what do we want to do? I think battle run forward, maybe. We're gonna run. Let's see, what is that? Can I see it? Looks weird. Why does it look like that? Or was it a shadow or something? For some reason, it looked very weird. As far as rich douchebags go, he's not the worst. And my thingy doesn't really like it. That Discord link, by the way, doesn't work. In case anybody wants to go to the Discord, let me give you guys a new link because this one is broken. I don't know. It doesn't update it. I think. Wait up. Wait up. I have a command and that should work. This one should be good. Honestly, didn't care enough about Twitter to care who owned or ran it. Yeah. Also doesn't work. What the fuck? That link also is no longer good. I have a link that should never expire, and somehow that link doesn't work. It's the stupidest thing ever. Expire after never. Generate new link. Copy. Okay. That one then. For any, it still says error occurred. I don't understand you guys. This thing just doesn't want to work. Tell me if the link is okay. If it works for you guys, then it's fine. But for whatever reason, my whenever I go over it in the chat, it says that the server returned a 5xx server error. CEO are like politicians, there aren't good ones, just less worse ones. Yeah, true. Most CEOs, well, there's good CEOs. Don't worry. No, you don't have to break. Be yourself. That's everything else is already taken, so just be you. But how do we get to battle run right now? Because it's just from defense start. There's no simple way to go to walk forward from here. Me and big businesses don't jive. Well, that's why I worked for a smaller one. I don't have that issue. The one that I work for is actually super cool. I really like them. So, well, the animations I will look at later. I guess I don't need all of these. We might want to differentiate between idle 1, 2, and 0, 1, 0. I don't know. Hire me. Yeah, well, where the heck are you in the world, Quantulu? Do I hire American? I don't, but my work might if we can place you. That's the hardest thing. We're working as consultants. We do Azure consultancy, and the problem with that is that a lot of our businesses that we work for require us to be able to speak Dutch, and that might be an issue. What you could do is a speeding course of, of learning Dutch, then move to the Netherlands, and they probably might hire you if you're good. So, Incredibro, you know what to do. Learn Dutch. Learn Dutch, come to the Netherlands, and I will introduce you to my work. For sure, you get a chance. I'm sure of that. Speak Hindi. I don't know. There's a lot of people in the Netherlands that speak Hindi, really. I wish, but not even a little Indian. I'm all kinds of European descent. European descent. So, but that means where? European descent is a big thing. Can be everywhere. So, which country are you descending from? I actually have a Dutch book from when I was dating a Dutch girl in my 20s. Believe it or not. I believe you. You make it sound, by the way, like it's super long ago, Quantul. And I doubt that's true. I don't think you're old yet. Nobody is, by the way. I have very nice Indian accent. You know, that's always funny, the Indian accent. Um, Whenever we have, for example, that we really need Microsoft for something that we cannot fix on our own, then almost always, and I don't know why that is, it's like it's a stereotype something, but almost always we get an Indian, and they always be, can I help you today? But it's such a stereotype that I sometimes think they do it on purpose. But when you hit 40, everything ends up being 20 years ago. Yeah, well, everything that we do with 20 years of experience. That's how it goes. We have extra experience points. Till death do us part. Hey, how are you doing? And how is it going? It's going just okay. Let me show you. Um, just go back to my scene. Have to zoom out a little bit. Rotate the camera. Let me show you what we're working on right now, so you have an idea. We're working today on um, a game jam game, so not the same game that I normally do, but we're working on making a bullet hell tower defense game, and I'm not a great player, but if I end the wave now, I'm making an upgrade system where I can upgrade the player, the tower, or the power up. So that's what I'm working on right now. So, and for those of you who do not know that or know them, I need to give you a shout out for them because those guys are really, really nice. It's you know, these two are a couple and they play all sorts of games. They're recently married, if I'm not mistaken, newlyweds, yes. And yesterday, for example, they were playing Resident Evil, and they've been playing that for a while. I think they're trying to get to the end of it, and you can make them change between the players. So if you have enough points, you can say, now Alex plays or Georgie plays. So you can make them switch. Yes, this is in Unity, and we're working on this for just the game jam. It's one of the first times for me working in 3D because I really don't like 3D. It's really complicated for me. I just changed the model, so now our player model is something different than what it was before. Before I just had this. Let me show you that. We had this, and that's just basically a capsule with something in there and a weapon, and that was it. So that was not looking very nice yet. So we're trying to upgrade this a little bit to make it look a little bit more like an actual game. So that's why I put the wizard in here. The wizard is going to be our main guy. He's shooting from his staff. We might have to tweak him a little bit because for now it seems like his aiming is a little off right now. Yeah, relatively 1 year in. Yeah, and you know what? These guys are going to Rotterdam soon because there's going to be TwitchCon. And unfortunately, I don't have tickets. That's terrible, isn't it? It's 75 euros and it may sound like nothing, but I don't have it. I don't have it lying around, unfortunately. Yeah, it's just a game engine that disguises itself as something that brings people together. How long do I have to keep that banned anyway, guys? This is incredibly long. I should put rules to that if I ban a word. If you guys ban a word, you ban my words. It tears you apart with frustration. Yes, sometimes. But that makes me think of the movie The Room. I don't know if you have ever seen that movie, but if you haven't, go watch it. Make sure you watch the one from 2013. That movie is hilarious because it says, "You're tearing me apart, Lisa. You're tearing me apart." That guy cannot act, but he did the writing, the directing, the acting, producing, and other stuff. He all did it himself. And seriously, the guy cannot act. You had your fun regardless. Well, most people just make me torture me by making me sing. So uh, it's also torture not to be able to say words, but he made all his money back, which is nuts. The Room, yes, The Room. I'll give you a link to the movie. Just give me a second. Oh, 2003. I'm sorry. Thought it was 2013, but it's The Room. It's a movie by Tommy Wiseau. I don't even know if I pronounce his name correctly, but that movie is hilariously funny because it's terrible. No, not The Broom, The Room. Also not The Groom. So that's the one I'm talking about. Yeah, it went viral years ago. I had one day when I was still making reviews of movies, which I did for a long time. I did movie reviews, game reviews, stuff like that. And there was an event one day where we were gonna just watch two of the worst movies of all time. One was The Room, and in The Room, you're supposed to throw with plastic forks and spoons to the screen. It's obligatory. You have to. That's how terrible it is. And the second one that we watched was Trolls 2. Trolls 2 is also terrible. Uh, the funniest thing about Trolls 2 is that actually it's not about trolls at all. It's about goblins. And they go to a town called Nilbog. If you don't know what that spells, then try to write it down and look at it backwards. They use that kind of joke somewhere halfway through the movie by making people look into the mirror and seeing the sign of the place that they were being goblin. That I mean, Trolls is one, but Trolls 2 has nothing to do with trolls. It has to do with goblins. But I kind of love that kind of stuff. It's funny, and I still like to sometimes see the most amazingly stupid movies. Like I don't know if you've seen the one where there's a murderous tire. Have you ever seen that? It's called Rubber. It's about a tire that goes haywire and starts to kill people. You would watch my movie reviews all day. Maybe I should start a channel with doing that. Trolls, they turn people into like this green sauce they'd eat. Yeah. Well, in seriously, nobody got the idea when they were saying that they were going to go on a vacation to Nilbog. That there's something wrong there. Nobody gets that. So that has to get them to eat something that to turn them into it. That really disturbed me. Well, there's some things that really disturb, like the movie The Blob, somewhere in 1950. I saw that once in school. We were still pretty young, all of us, and I loved it. It was so hilariously funny how people would be sucked in with this blob thing on their face, just pulling them through anything. Like, for example, a sink. It just went down the they went down a drain pipe, and I couldn't stop myself. I just laughed. It was funny to me. I've never found any horror movies yet that I really find actually scary. I have some that I found pretty intense, but not really scary. I have not, yeah. They have jump scares, but jump scares don't really, yeah, they work, but that's not because it's scary. It's just because they make a sound, and you just, yeah, the stuff. Okay, the stuff. I'm gonna have to put that on my list. Is that anywhere visible that I can stream it? So I will be able to do that. This stuff. 1985 satirical science fiction horror film. They couldn't make that any longer, could they? Okay, sounds interesting. Put it on my list. That is something that I always like to watch new movies. The Babadook was also pretty cool. I wouldn't eat yogurt for years because of that movie. Oh, they work all right. Yeah. Especially when you have a jump scare in your stream, guys. You do it to yourself. You guys want to be scared. And we just redeem that shit. We like that. So I need to do some more things that are actually interesting to redeem, because the only thing that people now like that is funny to redeem is for me to sing. And not everybody can do that because you need 2,500 channel points. And that is good enough. I don't want to lower that because otherwise everybody will ask me to sing. Funny thing is, yogurt is alive. It's got living bacteria in it. I know. So that's what got you. I once had the idea to write a movie about uh, seemingly dead organisms that suddenly come to life and haunt you. So, I do make movies in my spare time sometimes. I have some that I wrote, directed, and sometimes even acted in. And some are quite funny. Some are okay. Um, Most of them they're just horrible, but I did my best. And I've been asked to help write a horror movie. Actually, it's called Stilla. So I need to write the synopsis for that one of these days. But I'm pretty busy, so eh. Whenever I have time, which is not yet. God, I haven't been doing much. Huh? The singing is fantastic. We're frantically saving up. I think the only one available today in the stream that could do that is Incredibro, and maybe if he's there, no, he's not there. Half Moon, because I think Half Moon has the most points in his channel anywhere. But huh? Incredibro just wakes up. They make me sing the craziest things, like even Dutch songs. You guys don't even understand the Dutch songs. Why do you want me to sing a Dutch song? You're so busy and multi-talented. Save some for the rest of us. Well, I'm not that multi-talented, really. I always doubt myself. So maybe you should be happy if you're not that multi-talented. Oh, I see there's an ad break in progress. I hope you guys do not have a problem. If you do, I'm sorry. Um, I got 1,000,000 points. You got 1,000,000 points. That's too much, man. I should sing a Dutch song about being Dutch. About being Dutch. Then I should almost sing Joost Klein, but it's a bit too much. He did with the song festival Europapa, but that's a little bit too much. There's a couple of songs that I always sing in the car, but I'm not gonna do that here. You guys choose, I'll redeem it. Uh-oh. Don't make me sing too crazy stuff, guys. Come on. Oh no, there we go. Okay. Whoever chooses a song, you better make sure you clip it, because otherwise I have no fun material to put on TikTok, which I also have nowadays, or YouTube Shorts, because that works kind of nice. People seem to like those short little videos. So clip stuff. If you want me to sing stuff, you're gonna have to clip it. Okay, so the ads are over. So if you had ads, I'm so sorry. Incredibro just offered for you guys to buy you the song redeem. He just did. So whoever wants me to sing, better choose the song, because yeah, And then if I don't know it, I will have to look up the lyrics. I'm so sorry. I do it without music, so that's even worse. If I don't know the song, it's going to be tough because then I do not know the rhythm. So choose something, guys. Bring it on. I'll first hydrate a little bit. My favorite song. Uh-oh. Okay. Um, sing it in Dutch. Why would I sing my favorite song in Dutch? Because my favorite song isn't Dutch. That makes no sense. Uh, you guys are horrible. Triple Dutch doozy. What? What is that? Your favorite Indian accent song? I have no Indian accent song. Um, my favorite song. I have to think of it. Just give me a second. Um, I love The Sound of Silence, but I can never do that justice, especially the version by Disturbed, because I am not that strong with my voice. But you know, you can sing Bollywood. What the fuck? Dutch man singing about being Dutch sung in Dutch. What? Ah. Tilt. Okay, that's a bit too much, and I cannot sing Bollywood. I'm sorry. My Indian is non-existing, and an Indian accent for a song I have never heard. Triple treat. So, do you want me to sing "Sound of Silence"? Then I can do it. I can try it, at least. I cannot do it. I mean, I can't. It's a Dutchman singing about being Dutch, sung in Dutch. Uh-oh. I will unblock you guys. Don't worry. It's always happening. You guys are too enthusiastic, and then that happens. I'm so sorry. There go all your messages. What were you saying? Too many emotes. Yeah. When people get so enthusiastic, then my mod thing goes absolutely out of the brain. I need to answer my wife something, and then I'm done. Yep. I was encouraging you with a single emote. It was the capital letter. So you were encouraging me to sing The Sound of Silence? Okay. This is gonna. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping. And the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone, neath the halo of a street lamp. No, that was wrong. I turned my collar to the cold and damp, when my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light that split the night and touched the sound of silence. And in the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more, People talking without speaking. People hearing without listening. People writing songs that voices never shared. And no one dared disturb the sound of silence. That good enough, guys? Missed opportunity not hearing this in Dutch. Drove me slightly insane. What? Emote spam is kind of common on Twitch, yeah. I might turn that off one day. Let me see if I can do that in Dutch for Quantulu only. I need to quickly translate it, something like that. Hallo duisternis, mijn grote vriend. Ik ben terug om nog eens met jou te praten. Want een visie kwam langzaam aangekropen. En liet zijn zaadjes in mij achter terwijl ik sliep. En dat klinkt totaal nergens naar. Want Nederland sukt. Maar het was wel het geluid van de stilte. Oh, thank you for that subscription. Thank you so much. Till death do us part. That is amazing. Thank you so much. I appreciate it a lot. It earned me a sub. Whoa, my singing earned me a subscription. That's amazing. Maybe I should sing much more. Wow. Okay, cool. Thank you guys. That is amazing. I love it. And I was doing stuff with this wizard, right? Well, I'm gonna keep this wizard for now just in a static form because the animation system that this thing has is amazingly much. It has too much, so I don't want to do that. So the animator is there and we can control it if we want. Never doubt the power of Dutch. They build ships. Yeah, that's true. We build ships. And not just that, also dikes. We can stop the water, we think. We can really. For a while, maybe. But then it stops. Ah. Wow, I've sang myself a new subscription. I'm really proud of myself right now. But no new followers today. That's there's nobody new here. Well, there's some first-time chats, so that's also good. You guys are here for the first time. I appreciate it. Really. Um, so okay, we have a player model. So I guess I can also do the same for enemies. We have we will have different kind of enemies. So we have 4 that we have models for. So let me check where they are. That's always the hardest part. Because for prefabs, we have enemy sample only right now. Okay, that is what an enemy sample looks like. It's amazing, isn't it? It's absolutely amazing. Amaze balls. But I'm gonna change this thing. So, Incredibro, I hope you're not working on the enemies because I'm gonna try and change one. Can I rename it? Is it okay, or will that break something? I will just not rename it yet. Let's wait with that a little bit. So we have a model that's just a cube in this case. I want to change the model and I want to change it into the, which one do we have for that? Not this one. I want to start with the simplest one. So let's go with the skeleton outlaw. And if you guys want to add yourself to my Discord server, by the way, you're welcome. Thank you, Big D is welcoming you guys always. Anytime you want to, you're welcome here. And I have to check because oh yeah, there. if you're not on the Discord server yet, this is the Discord link. I had one. It apparently wasn't working. Check if it works. If you want to be on the Discord, you're always welcome. We have some light banter also about the game, but also about different things. Holy shit, what happened? My scene is completely different. I don't know what happened. Everything turned off, looks like. No, the background went on top of everything. What the hell? I didn't change anything. I have to drag it back down because that's where it's supposed to be. There. Almost. What the hell? Like a copy. I have two. And this is turned off. That's not needed. I don't know what happened here, but for some reason it wanted to go crazy with me. The fire, yeah. We have to run now. Sorry we couldn't stay longer. We look forward to catching you again soon. You're on fire. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And yes, I was on fire for a bit. I'm sorry about that. That was not supposed to be. I don't know what happened there. For some reason, my scene just changed out of nowhere. I didn't change it, as far as I know. Thank you for coming in till death do us part, and I hope to see you again soon. If I catch one of your streams again, I will be sure to get in, like always, because I love it. So let me see. What do we have? This one doesn't work. That one doesn't work. No, no, no. So we need to go to the materials, the outlaw. We should be able to change that, I guess. Rendering mod materials, change them. Yeah, that one works. So let me see. Now this should look almost. Let's change all three of them at the same time. If they work, they will do it all at once. So here we go. Here we go. We have a skeleton. Love to you guys too. You guys are amazing. An amazing couple. Everybody should wish to have something like that. No armor. Do we want him with armor, Incredibro, or do we want him without armor? Because we can have him like this. We can have him with an armor in two different color shades. Rotate this guy around. Your choice, okay? Not much difference in those two. Oh, there's a little bit of color difference. That's about it. I think they look cooler when they have an armor, don't you? I think so. Anyway, let's put him here in the model. There we go. Now I have to check if he's on the floor. That's always the thing. He's not on the floor, right? So I have to position him down. Otherwise he will not be standing on the floor. That's too much. I guess that's it. Then we turn off the cube. And they will also need their animations, I guess, but that's for later concern. They have an animator controller already on this one. Oh, that makes it also different. So probably that's the same with our player model. I'm gonna have to figure that out. Anyway, that should work. You should already have something. Let me see. I want to see that. Look at them. That's absolutely cool. They even animate already. He fell over. Uh-oh, no, 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 don't attack my tower. Don't do it. Don't do it. You're gonna have to die. There you go. Cool. I like the animations. Well, that's cool. Might have to change the angle a little bit though, because I feel like we're a little too high. We need to be a bit closer to the action, don't you think? And what we can do now pretty easily, I will just do that. So you can also use it whenever you want. I can rename it without a problem, right? Enemy skeleton. Shouldn't be an issue, right? And I will just duplicate that and make that our enemy ghost. And duplicate it again. That will be the golem. Enemy golem. Well, if it breaks, I will see it soon enough. And then the enemy lich. Lich, that was one. Okay, so we changed the models for those, so I'm gonna have to open those. Let's start with the ghost. And then all that needs to happen is that we need to tell them later what type of that enemy it is. So now we're having the ghost. I'm gonna have to take out this guy. Well, first let me replace it with the one that I want. Not the skeleton. Little ghosts. Prefab. Let me see if they work already. No, they don't. So let's go to the materials. Let's select everything. Let's see, because that's the easiest way to just do all of them. Oh, or not. Ghost kit. Unfortunately, doesn't seem to work for subfolders. Devil hand. Just want to have all of them back to their original look. The axe also. Edit, rendering, materials, boom. The hat. Edit, graphics. Oh. Rendering materials, convert. Here we go. And then the floor. I don't know why there's a floor in there. I don't think we're supposed to have a floor, but I guess that's it. Okay, the prefab, so Little Ghost, I got a Little Ghost LP, this one. Oh, this looks cool. I like the one with horns. What is this one? If we want to go funny, then this one is amazing. Or this one. But this one even more, because it has a mouth. What do you think of this one? Incredible, I love it. Yeah, we could use all of them, make variations of it. Yeah. Well, I'll start with one, or which one do we like better? The one with horns is funny. I like it. I'm going to use this one. So we'll put it in the model, then take out this guy. Here we go. Turn on the cube so I know exactly where he's positioned. He's a little small, isn't he? He needs to go down a bit. That looks to be okay to me. Turn off the cube, because now he's inside of the cube. There we go. Just got to replace the model. Yeah, well, you can do it like this too, right? Prefab replace, yeah. Yeah, sometimes I just do it difficult. I'm sorry. I don't mean to. I really don't. And then we have our, where's my other enemy? My golem. Let's replace that one too. Open it. Replace. Where are you? Where are you? Prefab. Replace. Holy shit. Where are you? Golem. Golem. Golem poly. Should be 3 versions of the golem. Let's put just this one in. Or here, enemy golem. You know what? I first will want to see the textures and everything, so we know which one is what. Materials, let's do that. And change all of those. Add it. Rendering. Cycling nesting detected. Okay. I'm not sure why that is, but then the prefab, so we can actually see them. We have the, oh, this one looks pretty cool. Damn, cool, man. Rock. Oh, we also have some materials that we can use for the scene. Replace it before it gets too famous and ask for more money. PBR golem. Also pretty cool. And the rock that fits with it, poly art. The other ones are not poly either, right? So there's more like either this one or this one. Which one do we like more? I think the one with the eyes. I think this looks cool. Replace prefab. It's harder to replace it because I cannot really. Which one is the PBR one? PBR there. That's the one. That's the one I want. Why not use both, but for different things? Yeah, we can do that. I mean, we could have like much more material, much more different enemies this way. Because before, obviously, we only had thought of 4, but we have variations that can be stronger. That could be absolutely cool. And this one is pretty big, so that's also cool. And we have to have the Lich. Where are you? Lich. And then I have to go to our Lich. Where are you? Where are you? Here. Let's do the materials. Let's do that. Edit. Rendering. Materials. Convert. Proceed. And then find our prefabs. Which one are we? PBR. I think PBR because it fits. Yeah. Yeah, if both fit, then why not, right? But poly art, I think, is not this is not very interesting. Doesn't look like anything, but the PBR and the HP look pretty damn good. This is very nice with the light. The light effect on this one is amazing. But this one is cool because it's more dark. We want dark characters and those eyes are popping out basically. So let's replace this one. Prefab, replace, and where are we? Lich, PBR Lich, Poly Art Wizard, Lich. Where are you? Too many. Lich. Oh, Lich Poly Art? That the one? No. Doesn't look like. No. No, that was the other one. Lich. Oh, PBR. But yeah, PBR Lich. Yeah, PBR. PBR Golem Rock. No. What was his name? Jesus. I feel like I cannot find it. Free Lich PBR. Free Lich PBR. Free Lich PBR. Free Lich. Free Lich. Ah, here. That's the one. That's the one I want to use. Nice, guys. Nice. So now we have 4 different types of enemies already in place. We can make some variations of that with the other ones. That would work. And I don't like these error messages, but I don't know what they're for. So for now, let's see if they come back. If they don't, we don't have to fix them. If they are really wrong, then we have to fix it. But yeah, I think I'm not sure about you, Incredibro, but I think we need to do something about the camera angle here. I think this is too far and too high up because you don't see much of our characters. It makes it a little bit less interesting, maybe. Let's play just to be sure, though. Where are my opponents? Where are you guys? There. so far we just have one type of opponent that spawns. So it's not your eyes that are tricking you. We really didn't build the other ones in yet, but now we get the upgrades, so I have to make that working. I guess I can do that also when I'm not streaming, but we got already quite a few improvements. So I think before I go too far, I'm gonna push this. So Incredibro, I don't know if you're working on something at the moment. If you are, I'm gonna be pushing stuff, so be careful. You might have to pull stuff first. If you did push something yourself, please let me know so I know that I have to pull it, okay? Edit enemy and player models to replace capsules and cubes. Push. I think you got upgrades working. Cool. That is nice. Okay, then push that please so I can pull it because I want to see what you did with the code so I can actually change the text in those things, in those buttons to reflect those. Because I just want to have a random thing and then put it in there, 3 different ones. So, yeah. Let me know once you pushed it, then I will retrieve it immediately. It looks like we will get commercials again soon. That's not nice, but yeah, it's better. It is what it is, right? We have to deal with that. They come every now and then. At least we're getting some progress, guys. I like that. So, I think what I want to do is see about that camera. Because you put the virtual camera here. I really think it's a bit far. Vertical field of view near clip plane. Camera distance, maybe I can turn that down. So it's a bit strange that I cannot see it. Let me check it while it's running. Yeah, this is better. Well, not. The distance should be, this is, it's kind of okay to have that kind of distance, but okay, so when I die, it has a little bit of a bug and I just go crazy, but the camera distance, the vertical camera side, I need to check those things really, but the camera distance, it doesn't, oh wait, didn't know it doesn't revert it because I want to check some other things first. Okay, so if I do this and I do the camera less, or like this, yeah. Need a little bit of time to figure it out. Oh, you pushed. Okay, cool. There's a few simple settings. I think if we change those vertical arm length and camera distance, it looks more like action. I think. There we go. Power upgrade tower Thunderbolt. Woohoo! We have a lot of them. You've made a lot of scriptable objects right there. Uh-oh. but my models got, the materials are gone again. How's that possible? I pushed that, so it should be fixed, I would say, but it's okay. I can do it all again. Oh, those are still okay. It's just the player for whatever reason. Yeah, but I also pushed, right? So it makes it strange for me. Yeah, that one is now gone again. Whatever reason, it doesn't keep them. Don't understand. I think it's crazy. And it doesn't work now. Why on earth not? Oh, wait, we used this one, but it's gone. It's wrong. This one is gone. Okay, now I'm gonna undo everything so I don't have any changes. How do I get there? The fuck? You push again after import? Okay, cool. Yeah, for some reason I think that one of the materials is just missing, and it looks like it's only the one of the player, so because it was there before. Go figure. Could always re-import those things and just push it myself again, but yeah. Didn't think about that. Please do, would be faster. Okay, then I do that. Okay. I think I could do that here. Package manager. My assets. It's always the thing. In projects. That's always what I don't understand. Why is it not in my product, but it's in my... Okay. Wizard or something. Wizard. Battle wizard. Re-download. Okay. Well, it's not important yet. Imported yet, so it's a bit of a shame that I have to go there. That one, delete. And then package manager again, import. Well, basically I could just turn off everything except for that one material, right? This one. I don't need anything else, just new. Okay, let's just do it like that. Import. That should do it. And now he's back. And that I have to do with edits, rendering material, well, rendering materials, convert, proceed. There we go. We have our guy back. It's okay. We got it. We fixed it. So now, the code, upgrade manager. Wait, that didn't update for me somehow. Okay, I'll push. Yeah, give me a second. Fixed missing. Play to push. Done. But the upgrades manager was done, right? Changed it. I don't see the changes. Maybe I'm crazy. Check the scripts upgrade folder and in editor. I'll just close it. Maybe that helps. Script. Oh, too many things here. That looks like it did change. Yeah. Okay. Great list. Public void provide, but still void, right? Your scene, obviously. Different script. Okay. Didn't know a different script was also in your scene. Scriptable objects I can see. So that works, but the upgrades manager should also have that, right? And that would be expected. So, Incredible scene, upgrades manager also has that script. So, play my scene and check console. Yeah, I'll believe your console, but maybe I'm just being silly and I'll play your scene and maybe I will just say like, oh, damn, being stupid. But what I think is I need to have those 3 random upgrades. I don't get 3, right? Or you think that I will get 3? Provide a player with changes. Wait up. Player current projectile to fireball. Tower with increased value. Increase player's projectile range. And then we get a problem for the next wave. Yeah, check your console. So that is okay, except for the fact that I don't really get it. Because from my script from the UI manager, I need to be able to get all 3 of them. So what you get here is perfectly logical. I get that. But my upgrades are not being passed to me. I cannot say, let's just do provide random upgrades and I will get my 3 upgrades, right? Because I cannot do anything with this. I need the player upgrade, the tower upgrade, and the bullet upgrade, right? Unless I'm being absolutely dumb. I think that's what we want to do. We make a list here and we return a list of upgrades. And then we return the player upgrade, the tower upgrade, and the bullet upgrade in the list. So I can iterate through them. And it should probably say that it's the type of, I don't know, type of player upgrade or something. And then I can say, okay, for the player upgrade card, I need to say, this is the title, that's the stuff that you get, etc. And then after that, I will click on it, and that's one that I chose, right? It's not that you automatically get them, right? So these are the choices that you get, and you need to choose wisely what you want to upgrade. Unless I'm being silly and I miss something. I can fix that myself. I mean, that's not so hard, but just wanted to check if you feel the same way. Because right now, all it does is provide upgrade, and this provide upgrade will tell me indeed which ones I actually got. But I should just have a return type of upgrades and then do list add and then just add them, I think. Possible upgrades. Hey, AZ, I didn't even know you were here, man. Just past the player tower to UI, which is just above 3, provide upgrades. Yeah, I mean, I could do that. That's no problem. I mean, if I make this instead of avoid a list of upgrades, then I can just return the player upgrade, tower upgrade, and bullet upgrade, and then we're done, right? That's what I thought. So this provide upgrade is now basically private. We don't need that really. It's just for our debug messages, but we will need to pass them to the UI. To make sure that I can use those properties and just iterate through the objects and put it in the cart. Over here at the start of the stream, only then I didn't talk too much, so it was hard to notice me. Oh, you were here all the time and you talked? Oh, I'm so sorry, AZ. That's terrible. I should have said hello. I didn't know you were here. I'm really sorry. Thank you for being here as always. You're always so nice to us, to always grace us with your presence, and then I didn't see you. That's terrible. I'm so sorry. Maybe I should just type what I think I should do. Upgrade. And then what I could do here is, I don't know, what upgrades. Upgrade. Oh, let's do it different. Sorry. List upgrades. List upgrade. Upgrades. Upgrades dot add. And I will just add the player upgrades. Upgrades. Add tower upgrade. And upgrades dot add bullet upgrades. Oh yeah, wait. There's new list, of course. Bullet upgrade without an S. And return upgrades. Don't worry, I was lurking almost all the time, so it's understandable you didn't notice me. Well, still, I'm sorry. It feels kind of bad to me that I didn't notice one of my regulars. That's terrible for me. Anyway, incredible. If you don't understand why I'm trying to do this, that's fine. I understand. It's I don't always understand everything either that I'm trying to do, but thank you for the follow, EO Krishner. EO Krishner, thank you so much. First time I see that name, so I don't think I've ever seen you in my stream. Welcome, welcome. I hope you you like what we're doing here. We're trying to make a bullet hell tower defense game for the Game Dev TV Game Jam at the moment, and we're trying to do that in 3D, which is not my forte. Provide random upgrade already, but it's private. I cannot use that from my UI manager, man. Or you want me to do that from the upgrades manager, just call the UI manager and make there something free. That, yeah, that's also possible. But, I mean, I was kind of figuring that I want to pass on those upgrades and then I loop through them, but yeah. Let's do it your way then. Not sure I agree. No, I don't want to make it public. That's I can make a public function then in my UI manager basically to be called and then do it there. So provide upgrade. This one gets all three. Yeah, it gets called every time. Okay, well, um, let me see. I'm gonna think about how I'm gonna do this. Okay. Mm. I'm gonna make a public function here. Public void show upgrade. I'll start with player animations or game loop. Yeah, yeah, that's also fine. It's fine. Um, so what I would do here is I'm basically pass it on. From here, instead of doing the debug.log, I can do it with that one. Target. So target is upgrade target. Let me see. Upgrade has an upgrade target. Oh, that's enum. Yeah, okay. So where's the enum? 12. There we go. Player or tower. Stats for power upgrades. Okay, regeneration amount, move speed. Okay. Take care, my guy. Gonna get on my own stream, but it was nice catching you. Oh, sing more songs in Dutch for easy money. Well, Yo Krishner, who just followed, thank you, by the way. If you missed that, I sang The Sound of Silence because that was redeemed. And then because Quantulu asked me to, I kind of on the spot translated it to terrible Dutch. So it sounded like shit. But they seem to like me singing. I really don't understand that, really. I mean, if I hear myself singing, I think to myself, oh my lord, this is terrible. But it is what it is, right? Power upgrades are stupid, by the way. Needs better way to do power ups. Yeah, well, the thing that I want to do right now anyway is to basically show those upgrades, and I have those parts that I can just. AZ, thank you for the subscription. Oh my goodness, Quantulu actually. Sorry. Wow, thank you so much for giving AZ a subscription. That is amazing. Thank you, thank you. He deserves it. He's so often here that he really does deserve this stuff. So thank you so much. That is, I'm always thankful when people do that. Private here. I hate private keywords. So I need to have some places that I will use for. Yeah, now he's a subscriber as well. That is amazing. I love it. My regulars are becoming subscribed. That is so cool. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, you're now a gifted leader. Which I don't kind of understand. Maybe that's also just for today, because last week we had our amazing Ilse, or well, Ilse, Mrs. Unholy, give 2 subscriptions away. 4 months ago for a train, maybe. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I'm up for it, but I don't know. There's not so many people. I think that you can give subscriptions to. Well, the new guy at least. I think he's still around. I hope so. Half Moon seems to be here. He's Half Moon is kind of lurking again all day, I guess. I haven't seen him before today, so I think he might have been there. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh my god, I'm trying to get those things in here. I need to go to my canvas, so I have to go to my own scene because otherwise I get really crazy. Don't save because I didn't change anything there. I don't want to. But go to my upgrade canvas. So let's say upgrade player. So we have now one text. Let's turn it on so I can actually see. What I don't want to do is, did I push? No, not yet. Should I? You want me to push? Because I didn't change much yet since you did anything. I'm just making a function. I'm not done yet. I need to make sure that I have all the elements that I need. Oh, for player. Okay. Yeah, that I did push. That I did. Have a great evening, Quantulu, and thank you again for the gifted subscription. I know AZ really appreciates that, so thank you so much. Yeah, man, here, look, that was my push. Here, fix missing player material. What is this? Incredibro is no longer paying attention. Uh-oh. I guess for now I will leave this one here just because I want to show here that it's a player thing. And the power-ups, I'm not 100% sure if we have them separate, but maybe we just will have player or tower upgrades, and they will just be randomly 3 of them. So I don't know. How many points AZ got? I have no clue. I should be able to see that somewhere, but I don't want to go and look now. But I think he got quite a lot also. He's always here. And if he's not talking, he's always lurking. So he's always there. He must be like not a millionaire, but thousands for sure, I would say. Maybe I'm wrong. So what I think we're going to need is at least which properties are we getting? Sorry. So we're getting these upgrades back, and that is now, for example, the target, the upgrade name, and the value. But you change the upgrades to have an image icon also. We can just put a random thing in there right now. See, we had that discussion before, right, about Twitter being Twitter or X. Even the chat now knows that we don't want to call it the other name. It's just Twitter. It's just Twitter. I refuse to do anything else. So you turned off the description, by the way. Did you have a reason for that? Because it might be too long or something? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, we get that object so we can use it. That's not an issue. So I guess I could pass it to another function from here and just say that that is my upgrade that I want to show, and just have to figure out where to place it. If it's a player one, then I put it there. If it's a, okay, that's not so hard. If the target is player, then I put it there. Okay. Because we had, the name is the description, okay. Because we had before, I don't have that of course now. Let me see. So I want an icon, I want the name, and I want a value. I'll first put it there and then just see what to do with it. So I'll just pass the object along, I guess. That's the easiest way to do it. So from here, I just call my UI manager instance show upgrade and give it an upgrade. That's the easiest. We don't need to show value. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Maybe we do. I don't know exactly what the value is. So we get, for example, what is the value anyway? The value of the stat increase or power effect. Depends on what we have. Maybe if we want to do a little bit more description. Well, let's see. First, let's see how we can make it work and if we can make something go with that. And icons, I can do the most default thing, I guess, at the moment. Upgrade name, value of icon, yeah, okay. So, because for a player could, for example, also be that he get a health update, right? And that shows a different icon, I guess. But that's also, we will need to know the type. Okay. So the type is important for me, the target, and the upgrade name and the icon. That's what we'll need. What did I just do? Okay. First, let me get those fields in that we want. So I'm gonna have to change. Let's start with just a player, right? We need a text. UI text. Let's call this upgrades name. I just don't want to make it more difficult than it is. But now I'm gonna have to see the canvas, otherwise I will not be able to. Oh, always we're on the wrong side. That also doesn't help. I don't know how you guys are, but I don't read very good in mirror. Want to do a pixel art style UI? Maybe. Maybe. This should definitely not be white, but black. And we can actually see it. Then we can move it wherever we need it to be. So let's go. I think I want to have like an image later here that is like a player view or something. Press the 2D button of top right corner scene view. What? Oh yeah, okay. That for making it easier to look at this. Oh, hello. I don't want this to be so big. I want this to be like, I don't know. Let's start with 12 or something and then auto size it from, it has to be much less wide, like 50 maybe. So let's go to, that's 12 to, I don't know, maximum of 24. And then let's go, it has to be there, but from there I need the position of X to be like 50 and the position of Y to be like another add break. Let's make it 75 or something, just to have it on a different place and not have new text, but let's make that, yeah, whatever, upgrade name. I will have to replace it anyway. And then in code, I can actually make it text mesh. What was it? TMP Pro. What is it? Text. I always mess that up. Text Mesh Pro. Is it UGUI or the Text Mesh Pro one? I think that one. Easy to fix anyway. If it's not, you just have to check it. Because I always hate those things anyway. Upgrade name. First, let me get the object. Oh no, we already have it. Is upgrade name. Put toString. What? Okay, and dot text, of course. Probably didn't even need to do to string. Yeah, it's irrelevant. I had TMP text. I always forget that. There's too many of these things. Why is that not even in the list if you do it like that? Okay, so upgrade name text is upgrade name. And we don't have a place yet for an icon, so we have to make that. UI, image, upgrade icon. There we go. We have no source sprite, which is fine, but I kind of want that in this one's place, so I have to go like 150 probably. Maybe the width should be a bit more, like 100. And let's put it, where is that? There. Justified, and justified like that. Upgrade icon, I should also go Alt and go there, and then size it to 50 by 50 or something. Don't want it to be quite big. And then up by, let's go to 75 again. That seems to be a perfect placement. We also need to pass on the respective upgrades to add to respective targets. And I'm trying to understand that sentence, but I'm failing at the moment. If we have an upgrade system working, then we are almost there. We'll only need a game loop and add some animations. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting very close, and we might need some UI elements for showing how much money you get, because the upgrades, of course, also probably have a cost. We also were probably going to need to add that. Didn't think about that yet. It's a little dumb of me. I didn't say that before, but you don't want those upgrades to be free, I guess, right? So you earn an amount of money, and you might be able to buy some of those, but not all of them. And anyway, I think with the icon in place, we can replace it with an image. We're getting somewhere. So upgrade icon. Doesn't have to actually exist yet. Well, okay, multiple choices, Alt Enter. Which one? UI image. Or UI elements image, I think UI image, yeah. The sentence meant like to actually upgrade the player's tower health. Yeah, of course, we need to actually change those, the properties that we have. That's for sure. So, great icon dot image, I think. It's already an image, of course. So upgrades dot upgrade icon, or just icon. That should do it. So then we need to make sure that we have actual icons, and that means that I need to look at the scriptable objects that you made, because you made quite a few, I think. Why do I not see you guys? Where did the scriptable object go? I know you made them. Or are they just in your scene? I guess so. I I saved, so that's okay. No, I saw them. I know I did. Upgrades folder. But of course, why would I think that it's somewhere else? Upgrades on scripts, right? Yeah. There. Okay, so we have different ones and they do not have icons yet, which is normal. So I'm gonna try and figure something that I could actually put as an icon. I don't care, but something. Let's put the cursor image. Well, we cannot see much of that, but it's a type mismatch. That's not so nice. Assets. We have none. Oh, we have no images. That's cool. Uh, okay. Photoshop. Here we go. Let's make it a not too big icon. Custom 50 by 50. Make it simple. Let's make that a more common font. Arial. Let's not make it that big either. Like 10, maybe. Yeah, that should be good enough. So, there we go. Export. Why to go like that? Projects. Game dev. Assets. Projects. Resources. Art. Okay. Icon. Okay. So we have an icon. We have to change that into a sprite, I guess. For whatever reason, it didn't understand the card background though. Let's change. Let's see if we can use it. Because if I can use it, I can put it here myself as well. So that's that should be the reason that I can do it. So there, yeah, can do it. So I have to make it into a sprite. So it's not an image, but a sprite. Okay. So now we go to our scriptable object again. Let's see. I start with the tower upgrade health. Upgrade icon. But that's why it doesn't know this. I don't understand. Icon. I might need to import 2D packages. I don't think so. I mean, I was able to put it here like no problem whatsoever. But this is a sprite and not an image. I guess I need to do the sprite instead because the image itself needs to get the sprite. So instead of wanting an image, I should have a sprite, I guess. That will work. So I need to change this. So make it a sprite. Yeah. That means this is a problem, right? Because we will not be able to set it unless I change the upgrade. Well, I can do that. So let's put this as a sprite. I'll push this later, so you will get it anyway. No, no, it's not your bad. Come on, you could not know everything from the top of your head, man. Don't push yourself that way. Nothing, you did nothing wrong. So don't go crazy. So let's get. So we have these. Now they're sprites, so that should work. Then I go and I can change that to icon. There you go. It's not a silly mistake at all. It's just what it is. Don't don't put yourself down over that. That's definitely not needed. I'll just put icon everywhere now, just to have something. And then soon I will have to stop. Otherwise, tomorrow I am not worth anything at work. And that's not a good idea. But we're getting close, man. We're getting close. An ice ball, cool. So we're gonna have to make some prefabs for different types of projectiles, I guess. And maybe we should have some effects. I don't know. We can almost start to think of polishing. And that would be cool to have some polishing. I could imagine, for example, for the tower to also have maybe a later upgrade, like a laser beam, like shoot it out and make it a longer thing. So then it just, if it has a little bit of um, gloom or something, it actually looks like a laser. We need a leaderboard. Yeah, that means we would have to keep score. Like, for example, how many waves you completed. That would be, yeah, that's fine. If you can do it, that's fine. I don't know how much time I will have, so that is absolutely fine. Uh, so let me see. We have this one, and we need to call it from the upgrades manager. We need to call our UI manager dot show upgrade and tell it which one. So UI manager dot instance dot show upgrade and upgrade. Then this should, well, we can keep it for now, but that should not be needed anymore. And if we want to really test that it's different icons, I can just make one red or something like that, just to have some variation. But I think, I hope this should work. Oh, sorry. That was stupid. Sorry. I don't want to turn it on by default. If this works, I'll check it in, and that will probably be the last thing for today. But those skeletons really add something, man. Upgrade name, upgrade, it doesn't change anything yet. That's not nice. And of course I need to do the same for the other ones also, but it should have changed it. Not happy. I did something wrong. I just don't know what. Put these here also. No. No. There. It's so weird. I copy paste them in there, but it doesn't seem to work. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm dumb. You could have told me that, man. No, no, that shouldn't be. I shouldn't have to tell it. Should I? I'm probably getting dumb at the moment, but I should just change these two to objects, game objects, because we need to upgrade those objects. Because otherwise it will not work, will it? Uh, Wait up. I need to find the object, otherwise I cannot do it because it's not connected. And I cannot do it at that time, so I need to say for the current object, if it's player, then it should go to upgrade. I need to do a different thing. God, I'm stupid. I've been stupid. You didn't say anything. Because I cannot make these beforehand because they're different. So the only thing I could do if I want to make it super quick and dirty is basically that I do a TMP text and sprite for all for all three of them, name them differently, and then say if type is player, then do it, do these two, and otherwise do the other ones, and because this will never be bound anywhere otherwise, because I cannot tell it up front. So yeah, upgrades. I guess it's going to be like player upgrade name, and then player upgrade icon. Done all my meetings now. Welcome back. How's the UI going? Well, we're getting there. It's not perfect, but we're getting there. And yes, this is dirty for sure. Tower upgrade name. And yeah, there's got to be a better way, but I just want to get this working first, and then power, power. Do you know your mic has an echo? You know what the thing is? Um, I had to put up my audio sound a lot higher for one of the visitors because he basically did not hear me so well. So then I up the microphone volume, and when I lower it, you guys will hear it, and there's a lot less echo. But yes, my mic has an echo, and most likely it has an echo because I'm here right against the ceiling. So this reverbs. It might even help if I do like this, like try to block that a little bit. So, for example, if I would talk like this, you probably would have less echo because it doesn't bounce. That's my godlike voice. That's just it. It's just my godlike voice. I always speak in echo. So let's go quick and dirty here and type, or is target? No, target is the one that you, okay, target player. Then, oh, we want to do these for player. And yes, I hate it. I don't like this at all. It's very dirty. Which probably makes Incredibro like it. Almost sounds like you have your mic as being monitored in OBS, then the sound capture is grabbing that. But I guess you'd hear that. I would, probably. And I'm watching my own stream, but I'm muted, so that should be not an issue. But you never know. Things are crazy sometimes. You know how that goes, right? Stuff that you don't think would happen happens. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard myself, and it's really hard to know if I sound echoing. But I've heard it before, so I'm sure it's true. It's just that I don't know. Okay, so now that I have that, I can go here and go to my UI manager and put basically all those texts in there. So player upgrade name here, icon. But that is not nice because that should be an image then. So it was correct. But I need to have an image sprite. This is gonna suck. How am I doing that? Okay, so I need to do something with this icon. So let's turn this off for now, I guess. Need to think about this a little bit. I think my brain is starting to get into mush. But let's start with just the player upgrade name. And we do the same for the other ones. If upgrades target tower tower upgrade name upgrades. Welcome to Jamming with Incredible. Do incredible stuff. Yeah, that's it. Do incredible stuff. Ah, dot text, of course. I always keep forgetting that with those damn things. And then the other one is not target, right? Upgrades. But what is that thing? Type. Upgrade type equals power upgrade. Because the only power upgrade is the only thing that we have different, right? So that should be power upgrade name dot text. And I almost forgot that. Equals upgrades dot upgrade name. No, not capital letters. What? That's weird. Upgrade dot upgrade name. So weird. Sometimes code doesn't do what I want it to do. Okay, so that should work, hopefully. Fingers crossed. I just don't have the icons working. But then again, if I don't reference them, that should not be an issue. So let's see what happens. Come on. Okay. Icon, upgrade name, upgrade. There's nothing there. The fuck? What is going on here? Upgrade canvas, upgrade name. Okay, those I didn't do yet. Tower upgrade name and power up upgrade name. Come on, hit these guys. Come on, hit it. Hit it. I don't want to die. I'm too young to die. What the hell? I'm just wondering why my text is not changing. I have them set up. I'm referencing. I'm calling it. I think I know. Or do I? No, I should get one random. I would have just made a prefab of card with a script that has reference to components and set them. Yeah, you know, I think I'm starting to get too tired because I'm really not thinking straight anymore. I will push what I have and then see if I can raid out to someone. It's almost midnight also, so it's a little late. And we've had a good stream though. I really like it. Yeah, I'll just use a for loop to add each upgrade. Yeah, that would work probably. I just, at the moment, I don't see why I didn't get this because this should work. Yeah, I can't think. I can't think straight anymore. I can't even talk. Coming out of the closet. It's 3 a.m. there. Well, to be fair, I woke up at 4 a.m. So okay, so I made a little icon. I did most of the things. We got quite a lot of progress, I would say. We have the beginnings of what could be a game loop. I would probably see if we can make something like a countdown to the next wave. Next wave after we finish the first one. We still need to figure out a way, or maybe you already have. Sorry, to stop the gameplay when we are in the UI for the upgrades. We need to do something when we select an upgrade because we're going to choose one, right? We don't get all of them. We just get one of them. We just have to select smart, and we need to show in the UI somewhere, at least I would say, how much we've earned from our enemies. So that's going to probably be another quality of our enemies. So our enemies will have a health system, an attack system, a damage amount. They will have a speed. They will have qualities like they can fly or not, and they will have things like what did I just say? Come on, that's how tired I'm getting. Um, they will have a profit that we get from them or something, or yeah, just basically they will drop money or another type of currency that we will need. Balls, you and your balls. You like balls too much. Anyway, yeah, that. So we're going to need to think of that. So we should display how much we've earned from killing all these enemies in the wave. And then obviously we will get progressively more expensive upgrades that we can buy. Um, so yeah, if we can do that, add the upgrades actually to the tower and to the player, um, then we're getting somewhere. And I think that is not actually too much to add. Then we can make the world a little bit more interesting. We can add some more effects and stuff like that, and we're starting to actually be polishing our game. But first, let's get that game loop going. I think you can do that pretty easily. You're much faster and smarter than I am. So I guess that we went through our last commercial, and I would say thank you to everyone for being here all this time. It's quite something when you're when you're here. I see that the Game Dev TV is actually streaming. Would you guys like to go over to the Game Dev TV kickoff stream is what they're telling it's called. I think they forgot to change the name of the stream. But let's rate them. That's fun. Let's go there. Who wants to go there with me? I'll go rate them. I think that's a funny idea. Game Dev TV. I hope that's not all cap. Game Dev TV. Otherwise, I'll just change the D into a capital D. Let's ping the mod there. Let's get in trouble. Okay, let's rate Game Dev TV. Here we go. There's not that many people here. Doesn't matter. Anyone who can go along for the raid is cool. So with that, I want to say thank you everyone for being here today. And I hope to see you again next week, guys. Or maybe another day if I get a chance. I don't know. So bye. Thank you.